Okay, something else I just noticed with the SMC controller. I'll just hold it up here. If you just watch this part of the screen here, as you change X, Y and Z, obviously it changes here on the screen, so it gives you an indication on the screen as well as a physical indication here, plus so it's my dog's feeding time out there as well. So it gives you an absolute measurement of what you have your jog set in at as well. Absolutely perfect. It's exactly what you require. There's another handy little feature that I'd like to show you. So if you come to the controller here, press that. LCD brightness. Now this is 100 to 400, sorry, 100 to 500. 500 being the darkest. It's normally set at 400. I've set it at 300 because the camera picks it up better, I think. Actually, we'll just do a check on that while I've got it running. So we'll set that to 400 and press OK. So you can see that the difference between 4 and 300. So I think I prefer 300. Maybe 350, possibly. Possibly 350 is cleaner. I don't know. I'll leave it at that for now. But that's how to change the brightness of the screen. Nothing else there you'd want to touch, I don't think. At this point in time, so we're going to press save. Every time you make a change, you've got to press save, and we'll come out of that. So we'll come out of that. Reset. I did have someone the other day ask me how to move an axis a defined amount. I'm going to show you how to do that. So first of all, take the reset off by pressing this button here. Then go into here and select the next box up here. Press so it goes green, and just say, for example, we want one of the axes to move, should we say 20 millimeters. Press and it will go yellow, so you can press an axis and it will move 20 millimeters. Any of the axes, they will actually move that defined amount. So if you want to trim your motors in and you want a defined amount to move so you can measure it, this is where you go to put that figure in. I've got the my DTI gauge, and this is in millimeters, so each one revolution is 1 millimeter. So each division is 100th of a millimeter, which is a very small amount indeed. So what I've just done now is gone into the manual jog speed window, and I'm going to set 5 millimeter to travel. Okay, so it's going to come over this way 5 millimeters. Let's see what the measurement is. That's exactly right. I mean, you know, this is on quite big long stalk as well, and you know, there's a little bit of deflection there, but it's pretty well perfect. So to check that, now what I'm going to do now is set that to 0 and go move up to the 1mm window, and I'm going to move it back that way 1mm per pulse and see if it matches up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it does. Okay, so I know now that that setting in the motor tuning of 400 steps per is exactly right for the you know, the stepper motors and for these lead screws, and I'm happy with that. You know, it's within a couple of thou. So it's within a couple of thousandths of an inch, and that's all you can ask for really from you know, certainly a home built CNC router. I'm very happy with that. So really now this is set up to operate. So what I've got to do now is I've got to put a bed in here, because this isn't a permanent bed. So I've got to make a permanent bed. And also, well, I'll run it for a little while on this bench, it's fine. But what I want to be able to do, something I wanted to show you guys as well. I'll just quickly show you. I just want to show you guys something, and you need to, if you have followed this build and the drawings, you just need to be aware of that when this spindle is over on this far side and it's fully down, there should be about a 3mm clearance here. Okay, now that's the way I've designed it, but you need to check that before you start running it, because you know, you don't want to go bashing this into the side here. So we'll just we'll send it to its home. And I'll just send it down, just show you. It'll go a little further than that. There we go. Just had to pour down the rain outside too. So there you go. There's about 3mm clearance there. So you know, just make sure that you do have that clearance, because you know, you can, if you go bashing into that, you could end up putting something out of line. Okay, so you know, that's the way I've got mine set. And you do that by, you know, you set the maximum travel by putting your limit switch, you know, and measuring this area here to the, you know, the maximum travel. So I just wanted to show you that. Lovely. I could play with this all day. Something else I wanted to show you as well, and that is the amount of overhang that I've designed into this build. It's approximately, I'll measure exactly now, well, as exact as you can with a rule. I know that this is flush with the end here. So Oh, there you go, 45mm. And the reason that is because I am going to have like a 2-stage bed. The bed is going to be ordinary here, but I'm also going to have a bed down in that direction, so I can clamp boards up against that, so I can do dovetail joints, or sort of box joints on the end of blanks to make drawers or whatever. So that's the way I've designed that. Of course, that will come into operation when I actually build the bench, for it to fit onto, and I will incorporate some sort of holding mechanism or a second bed in the front of the bench. So there she is. So I'm sure you can hear that it's just that it rain, and when it rains hard, it makes it impossible to film. So I think we'll draw this video to a close now.